Ready to test your knowledge of A Christmas Carol with these 12 tricky questions? For each question, there will be 4 multiple choice answers and a 10-second timer before the correct one is revealed. But if you need more time, feel free to pause the video. The first question is about to begin, so good luck and don't forget to post your scores in the comments. Question 1. Why does Belle end her engagement with Scrooge? A. She falls in love with someone else. B. She feels intimidated by Scrooge's wealth. C. Scrooge becomes too obsessed with business. D. She wants children and he doesn't. The correct answer is C. Scrooge becomes too obsessed with his business. In Stave 2, the Ghost of Christmas Present shows him the moment where his engagement with Belle ends. She says, "I have seen your nobler aspirations fall off one by one until the master passion, gain, engrosses you." Question 2. What does the light shining from the Ghost of Christmas Past symbolize? A. The warmth of Christmas. B. The presence of the supernatural. C. The truth being revealed. D. Hope for the future. The correct answer is C. The truth being revealed. The light represents the revealing of truth and the illumination of Scrooge's past, by shedding light on both the happy and painful experiences which shaped him. Question 3. Why does Scrooge become particularly upset when he sees the Cratchits mourning Tiny Tim's death? A. He realizes the impact of his actions on others. B. He feels responsible for Tiny Tim's death. C. He is reminded of how he doesn't have anyone to mourn for him. D. He fears his own death. The correct answer is A. He realizes the impact of his actions on others. Seeing the Cratchits mourning their son's death in Stave 4 confronts Scrooge with the direct consequences of his actions and attitudes on the lives of others, particularly the less fortunate. Question 4. How does Scrooge attempt to extinguish the light from the Ghost of Christmas Past at the end of Stave 2? A. Using Scrooge's hat. B. Using a candle snuffer cap. C. Using water from a fountain. D. Using Scrooge's robe. The correct answer is B. Using a candle snuffer cap. The initial description of the spirit says that he had a great extinguisher for a cap. And at the end of the stave, Scrooge seized the extinguisher cap and by a sudden action pressed it down upon its head. This symbolizes Scrooge's initial resistance to seeing the hard truths of his past and being open to change. Question 5. What does Scrooge promise the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come? A. To take care of Tiny Tim. B. To raise Bob Cratchit's salary. C. To keep the spirit of Christmas the whole year. D. To be less miserly. The correct answer is C. To keep the spirit of Christmas the whole year. In Stave 4, Scrooge begs the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come for a second chance, pleading, "I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year." Question 6. What is the first act of kindness Scrooge does after his transformation? A. He gives a large donation to charity. B. He sends a turkey to the Cratchits' house. C. He gives Bob Cratchit a raise. D. He joins his nephew for Christmas dinner. The correct answer is B. He sends a turkey to the Cratchit house. In stave 5, he shouts out to a boy from his bedroom window, asking him to buy the prized turkey from the poulterers so that he can send it to the Cratchit's house anonymously. Question 7. In the vision shown by the ghost of Christmas yet to come, who does Scrooge think has died when he overhears the businessmen talking? A. Jacob Marley. B. Tiny Tim. C. Scrooge himself. D. Someone he doesn't know. The correct answer is D. Someone he doesn't know. At this point in the story, Scrooge is unaware that the person they are talking about is him. They could scarcely be supposed to have any bearing on the death of Jacob, his old partner, for that was past, and this ghost's province was the future. Nor could he think of anyone immediately connected with himself to whom he could apply them. Question 8. What is the main reason Scrooge refuses to celebrate Christmas at the start of the novella? A. He doesn't believe in its religious significance. B. He thinks it is a waste of money. C. He associates it with unhappy memories. D. He has no family to celebrate with. The correct answer is B. He thinks it is a waste of money. During his conversation with Fred in Stave 1, Scrooge says, "What's Christmas time to you but a time for paying bills without money? A time for finding yourself a year older and not an hour richer? A time for balancing your books and having every item in them through a round dozen of months presented dead against you?" He thinks of everything in terms of business and profit, so Christmas seems like an unnecessary expense. Question 9. What does the ghost of Christmas present sprinkle from his torch onto the dinners of the passers-by? A. Water. B. Incense. C. Gold dust. D. A mysterious liquid. The correct answer is B. Incense. In Stave 3, the ghost of Christmas present and Scrooge stand in a baker's doorway, and taking off the covers as their bearers passed, sprinkled incense on their dinners from his torch. He says that it is his own special flavor, which is most appreciated on a poor person's dinner. Question 10. How long had Jacob Marley been dead at the start of the novella? A. 1 year. B. 3 years. C. 7 years. D. 9 years. The correct answer is C. 7 years. When he is talking to the charity collectors in Stave 1, Scrooge says, "Mr. Marley has been dead these 7 years. He died 7 years ago this very night." Question 11. Which of these descriptions about the ghost of Christmas past is not true? A. Its dress is trimmed with fur. B. It held a branch of holly in its hand. C. It looks young and old at the same time. D. It wore a white tunic. The correct answer is A. Its dress was trimmed with fur. The description of the ghost of Christmas past says that its dress was trimmed with summer flowers, in direct contradiction to the branch of holly that it carries, a symbol of Christmas and wintertime. Question 12. What is the name of Bob Cratchit's oldest child? A. Tiny Tim. B. Peter. C. Fan. D. Martha. The correct answer is D, Martha. Martha Cratchit is the only child who is old enough to work as an apprentice, and her sister Belinda Cratchit is described as the second of Mrs. Cratchit's daughters. Thanks for playing. Leave your scores in the comments below, and if you want a recap of my 7-minute animated summary on A Christmas Carol, or any of my analysis videos, they are linked in the description below. See you next time!